Spirituality is a very broad topic, so it really boils down to what it is you are looking for, what you desire. I suppose spirituality mostly refers to a way of appreciating that there is more to life than meets the senses, and a way to approach this reality in a way that does not involve religious dogma or materialistic thinking. Other than this, people involved in spirituality are all over the board, with fake gurus, best-selling authors, self-appointed experts like Tal and Adyashanti, famous people like Oprah and Deepak Chopra, and so on. Ultimately, though, spirituality is a step toward trying to find out what life is all about and what its meaning is, though there really is no meaning. It is an intermediary step between religion and so-called enlightenment. Your perception must be switched from conceptual to experiential. Just like our concept of the word love. Until experienced firsthand, especially the loss of it, then it's only an idea based on the testimonies of others. We experience spirituality, supernatural perspective by 1. Meditation, gradually. 2. Spontaneous accidental awakening, usually from intense trauma or disparate. 3. Gradual accidental awakening, the subject will usually be unaware that this phenomena has occurred. 4. NDE, near-death experience. 5. Psychedelics does not permanently change perspective on most occasions, and is not advised spirituality in its broadest sense as opposed to the physical. In one sense this proposes a realm or mode of existence beyond the physical, i.e. one not constituted by time or space. In another sense it is concerned with value rather than factual physical judgments, and more particularly with values not themselves derived from or dependent on physical utility. That is to say, spirituality represents an inversion of those values we use to operate in the world. Rather it is an exploration of values in themselves, so that they might explain rather than be explained by our existence in the world. Spirituality is the opposite of mundane. A spiritual person does take care of the inner thing, that goes from life to life, while a mundane person take care of this life alone. One is oriented on internal development while the latter on external. Moral and ethical values are all social concept. Moral values are universal. Spiritual values are not a social concept. It free us from material and sensual bondage and help us to create a relationship with the subtle existence within us and ultimately lead us to join the source of origin. This will also free us from bondage of birth and death and suffering. This will also help us to realize we are all one in essence.